Welcome to this three-way bodybuilding comparison. This, of course, is part of the 1980s Unsung Heroes tournament. So I'll have a look at the brackets when this is all through. Casey Viator, Bertil Fox, and Boyer Coe. I decided to go with a few risque pictures of Bertil Fox and Boyer Coe for that matter. I'm sure I'll get some criticism. I have before on the pictures that I used for Boyer Coe anyway. It's hard to find a good front relaxed of either man, Bertil Fox or Boyer. So I decided to go with the photo shoot of Bertil and this older picture of Boyer Coe. It seems his stance is not that good in the early 80s. Boyer Coe, front relaxed positions. It's just not a good stance for him. I'm going to give the win to Casey Viator. Some may call politics. He is one of my favorite bodybuilders of all time. Second prize here goes to Bertil Fox, and no points for one Boyer Coe. In the front double bicep, it is close all along. Every one of these guys, I'm sure there's somebody out there that would pick them as the winner of this front double bicep pose. I'm going to go with Bertil. His waistline is probably the smallest here, and the guns are the largest, so mathematically he is the winner. Aesthetically, Boyer Coe is the winner. But when you look at Casey Viator, he matches Boyer every inch of the way, but I love the way Boyer's standing here. He's doing the twisted, and I'm going to allow that. And I'm actually going to award him a point. And Casey gets nothing this time. Bertil with a two-pointer. And you might just as well notch another point for Bertil Fox here in the front lat spread. This is an unknown for a lot of people, but Bertil had one fantastic front lat spread. This was actually the first time that I seen this picture, but I seen in videos that he did have a good pose. Casey Viator, a little bit older picture of him. This is 78, I believe, the 1978 universe, perhaps. It's a good overall base here, but his conditioning is not up to par, but still enough to beat Boyer Coe. Not the best pose for Boyer, or at least not the best picture here. And I may get some criticism again, but honestly, guys, there's not a whole good selection of pictures of Boyer Coe. In the side chest, again, this is a bad picture of Boyer. This is an older shot, but the more modern ones, I believe his chest, it seems to be a little bit too small. I actually like the 70s bow look here. But of course, Bertil Fox is a beast. And I did go with this picture. There is this other one here. It doesn't show the legs, though, and I do like to show the entire body to get the sizes correctly. But look at this chest of Boyer Coe. The far pec, you can see how much more thickness he has than the other two gentlemen. But I do like the stance of both Casey and Boyer. Casey a little bit better, I think, than Boyer. And gosh darn it, there wasn't a whole good selection, like I mentioned earlier, of Boyer. He is losing this competition so far based on the poor picture quality. And this side tricep is no different. He is losing once again. Although I must say, that little tiny waist, he looks fantastic. But this is a good pose for Casey Viator as well. Nice small waist there. Conditioning could be a little bit better. Nice tricep. Boyer Coe. Hard to beat this man in this pose. Look at the size of the tricep. I mean, Boyer Coe and Casey Viator both look good, but the competition is so tight in this, you have to award a winner. Turn around and display the back developments, and it is a terrible picture quality for Casey and Boyer. Boyer's lat spread oftentimes looked lopsided. Not the best pose for him. I'm not saying he had a bad back, but this is just a bad pose for him altogether. Boyer Coe, a little bit earlier on in his career here, he had a decent pose. He's bending over. It's hard to get the heights correctly, hard to get the sizes right on. I would give this to Casey if it was a better, clearer picture, but you have to go with what you have here, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm afraid Boyer is in last place once again due to this poor picture quality, and Casey feels that sting as well. He'll get the one-pointer, and Boyer, once again, he is unbeatable in this little three-way here in the rear double bicep, and I would like to give this one to Boyer. I actually would. His guns look fantastic. Look at the size of those peaks and those arms. Boyer known for his biceps. Not to mention the Christmas tree area and the glutes seem to be more conditioned than the other two gentlemen. Although Casey, it is impossible to tell from this old blurry picture of him. But back to Boyer Coe here. Look at the lower lat insertions seem to be very striated as well. It's hard to tell here from Bertil Fox's picture. The cameraman did snap it just at the right time here. Looks a little bit awkward, but effective nonetheless. I think it's enough to beat Casey Viator. I'm going to go ahead and give Boyer Coe a point here. So at least he saved some face. At least he won one of these poses. The ab and thigh, however, was never going to be a pose that Boyer Coe would win. One of the worst sets of abs from any of the legends, that is, in bodybuilding. Of course, there's some nobody bodybuilders, I'm sure, with worse sets of abs. But Boyer Coe, a true legend, he wouldn't be in this tournament if otherwise. Wow. I cannot believe Bertil Fox. He's known to be a mass monster, but look at the aesthetics in this pose. Bone structure is perfect here. I just watched that video of the Tominator made, the best bone structures in bodybuilding history. Bertil Fox, if he was a little bit taller, he would have been on there. Big wide shoulders, clavicle, and little tiny waistline. Enough to beat the wide-waisted Casey Viator as well. Casey definitely beating Boyer, though. So this reflects the outcome in this whole competition. Boyer wins. Casey comes in second place. And in dead last, Boyer Coe. And of course, this most muscular also reflects that. Bertil Fox. Can't say enough good things about this man as far as bodybuilding physique is concerned. Look at the size of those pecs. Boyer seems to be a smaller version of Bertil Fox. Looks like a natural version of Boyer, perhaps. Bertil, Boyer. Get the names mixed up. I may have once or twice in this entire video. I apologize if so. Casey Viator, knowing that he could not box with Bertil Fox in the crab style, I guess this is somewhat of a crab, he's going aesthetically, and I love this version. This is almost like the, what's his name there? Serge Nabre's most muscular. Fantastic. Anyway, enough to get second place, and second place in this entire competition. Bertil Fox, here is your winner, so he will advance on in this tournament. It's looking very good so far. Danny Padilla versus Bertil Fox. And the third competitor will be either Robbie Robinson, Tom Platz, or Mike Menzer. Those are three all-stars right there. Every one of these gentlemen, all 9 of these guys in this tournament, Roy Callender, Danny Padilla, Mohamed Makaway, Casey Viator, Bertil Fox, Boyer Coe, Robbie Robinson, Tom Platz, and Mike Menzer. Every one of these guys are special in some way. Hope you enjoyed this video, ladies and gentlemen. Look forward to the next one. Have a great day.